another book video. This is a massive thing of books, you guys. This is
Is it an addiction?
Is it an addiction? No, I don't think I think it's an addiction.
I know this is so excessive, but I'm gonna tell you guys, I love books. I probably own now over 400 books. I try to read anywhere between like 10 to 15 books a month.
What we need to do now is get focused and stop pointing fingers.
I read about like 2 to 3 at a time. I try to read like one in the morning, one in the afternoon, a new one at night. I just love reading. It's something that I like to do. I honestly generally sometimes don't even remember like the last time I really enjoyed watching a TV show, except for like The Summer I Turned Pretty and Gossip Girl.
I'm Chuck Bass.
So I do want to just talk about some of these new releases that I've gotten, new books, just things in general, and just talk all things book for like the next 10 minutes because I just wanted to come on here and share all of my new books I got. This is insane. Target.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Target!
You guys, and Barnes & Noble has been doing crazy sales. So I highly recommend that if you guys have any near your area. It's pretty insane. Funny thing is I'm surprised I actually bought hardback books because I genuinely love my paperbacks. I will like rebuy a new book if I bought it in hardback.
I'm a psycho.
At one point to put it in paperback. There's just something, I don't know, that I feel about paperback. We're gonna stop ranting here. I know YouTube is so different. I'm so used to short form content and the way that I speak. So if I'm ever talking way too fast, please let me know. One of my favorite books, if you guys know, it's gonna be down below here, is Hockey Romances. I don't know if anyone's obsessed with hockey romances.
Spectacular. Give me 14 of them right now.
Really?
Like I do. I actually got this hockey romance series on Kindle a long time ago and I just never had a chance to read it. So excited. I genuinely bought the entire series. Normally I don't do that when it comes to like new authors or just new books I haven't read, but I just know that I absolutely love hockey romances and I know I'm gonna eat this up. I am genuinely pretty sure I've read this on Kindle a long time ago, but we're gonna reread it. Don't know when I'm gonna get to it, but obsessed. If you guys have read this series, I actually am currently reading the Playing for Keeps series right now. I think I'm on the 3rd book, so I have one more left to go, and I'm pretty sure that Becca Mack is releasing a new one. So chef's kisses to that. We love the Briar U universe and the Off-Campus series by Elle Kennedy. If anyone knows those books or have read those hockey books, I'm so excited to see that like come to life in I think it's a TV show, right? So we'll see how that is. You guys know how I felt about the After series.
Hey, hon, good to see you. How you been? Fucking Trevor!
Turning into a movie, which I'm sure I'll talk about sometime in my life. I feel like I'm probably personally the only one who loved the books, hated the movie series. I don't know, that might be a little controversial. But so we have this one right here. I have never heard of this author. I love the cover of this, so it is so cute. I don't know if I'll start reading backs of books. If you guys love that and love when booktubers like read backs of books and tell you guys like which one that it is. Here are all of my hardcover books. I don't know how I feel about hardcover books, but like I do love them, but they're just so hard to read. Am I the only one that like they're so cute like that? Like they feel so nice, but I don't know. I just love something about being able to just like relax with it. We obviously have that one by Emily Henry. I think also this might be another controversial like line, but I've read now 2 of her books and I don't know how I feel about Emily Henry. I feel like a lot of people, I think it's the same way everyone kind of feels about Colleen Hoover, is personally for me, I don't get into Emily Henry's books the way that maybe I read other people's books. So we'll see how we feel about this. I think I have like 3 more of her books left to read. And I believe this is like her new one. So we'll see how we feel about that. We know Alex Astor. I don't like a lot of dark romance, but I love cute, colorful books, romance, fluffy romances. So I wanted to pick up Summer in the City. I love anything New York. I'm a huge Gossip Girl fan.
Okay,
Okay, like we get it.
So anything that is like New York inspired, anything that's set in New York City, love it. So this will probably be my next read, to be honest. This one, I really love rom-coms, so I'm so excited. The Love Haters. Why do I feel like this was a movie? I'm thinking of The Hating Game, possibly. But either way, I'm so excited. I feel like during the summer, that's all I do is read. Like, I feel like when I go on TikTok live, everyone thinks I'm crazy.
You cannot be for real.
Because I'm genuinely reading like 3 books sometimes in a day. It's wild. But that's just me. I love my fashion. Thank you, Helicopter, for ruining my video.
Oh my god! Okay, it's happening! Everybody stay calm!
Now that we got that helicopter out of the way, we love Lana Ferguson. Now, there was one I read with her. I believe it was called The Fake Mate. I didn't like that one because it was very vampire-y, but I decided, obviously, I'm not going to write her off. I love her books, so we are reading this one, and it is, I believe it looks like an office romance, which I'm sure it's like a love-hate one, and it looks so cute. I'm obsessed with that. I heard so much about this one, The Battle of the Bookstores. I think it's so cute, just something small town, very cutesy. So I decided to pick up this one by Ali Brady. I don't know if anyone has ever read this one yet, so please let me know your guys' thoughts, especially whenever I'm showing books. Please let me know your guys' recommendations, any of your thoughts. This one's called The Morwood Family Rules. Now, when I read this in the store, I went to a Barnes & Noble like yesterday, and I literally saw this and read the back of it, and it gave me such Gossip Girl vibes. And
XOXO.
also, another thing about me, I can only really read books from like a first point of view. So like if someone says, I love this, I'm feeling this way, it is very hard for me to like read a book where it's like, she says this and he said this, but I decided to pick it up. Obviously, I'm not going to write a book off if it does that. I thought this was so cute and deciding to probably read this sometime soon. Mind you, all of these books is not like completely my summer TBR. If anyone knows anything about books, like a lot of these may not even be read until like next year or maybe next month or maybe today. It doesn't matter. So I'm just letting you know it's not like I'm reading all of these. They will be read at some point. You know, that's why I love book collecting. A couple more left and then we'll just chat.
Thank God.
The partner plot, there's something that I just love about good Black romances. I want to get more into them, so I definitely wanted to pick that one up, and it's very Vegas themed. It's so cute. More hockey romance, of course. Also, I'm like probably so late onto the train of Annabelle Monaghan. I believe I've had like 2 of her books and just never read them and gave them away. So mad at myself, so I decided to like rebuy them, and these are the ones that I bought. So we have The Love Story, Nora Goes Off Script. I heard such good things about Nora Goes Off Script, so I'm so excited to read this one. And then we have Summer Romance, which I'm pretty sure I had already bought and gave away. So upset about that, by the way. If anyone knows anything about me, I'm obsessed with Elle Kennedy. I've read everything of hers. I think this was like my last series to read of hers, besides like all her random ones from like years ago. So we decided to read The Good Girl Complex. There are times I will read a series out of order, which I'm so mad about, and I should have read this one in order, but I believe this is the first book of the series, so I just recently finished the second one, had read the third one the first time. So we got The Good Girl Complex. Love it. It gives me like the Summer I Turned Pretty vibes, personally for me. Then we have The Summer Due West Part by Megan Quinn. Her books are gigantic, but I was so excited when I could find this and not like the sprayed edges. I feel like I'm so annoyed lately with every book coming out having sprayed edges. I feel like I'm the only one that does not like that. Like, I know people collect like collector's editions, hardcovers, sprayed edges. I will buy a book and like that's my book. Like, I will not buy an extra one. I don't need the sprayed edges. So I'm so excited, and plus I loved this version of the cover. I know she also has released in like a blue or darker color, but this one just screamed summer to me. And I got it at Target. I was surprised that they sold this version at Target. And then we just have 2 more left. We have The Temporary Roomie. I've read every single Sarah Adams book. I also eat her up just like every other series. I eat Sarah Adams books up just like Elle Kennedy. I genuinely, once I love an author, you guys, I will read every single book of theirs. I don't care what it is released, and obviously I'm starting this one, and it is The Temporary Roomie. Of course, this book is a little damaged. I feel like I'm gonna have to buy a new one. I feel like I love when my books are like almost look like they're unread.
I mean,
I'm sorry, I'm trying to process a tremendous amount of insane information.
Even though I read them a million times, so we are definitely reading The Temporary Roomie. And then lastly, I read this one when I first picked it up about a week ago, and I read it all in one day. This is The Summer Pact by Emily Griffin, and I believe this is just such a cute story. I did look it up on Goodreads, and it did have 3 stars, and for like more than the first half, I didn't understand why, because I personally loved everything about it. I feel like when you're reading romance books, you really want something really good, and I think I loved the aspect of the friendships. I think I started losing the plot once towards the end. If you guys have read this one, just towards the end, one of the characters, Tyson, there's just something about it I didn't understand why he did what he did. So if you read it, you understand what I'm talking about. And I feel like it kind of lost its like plot per se. I don't know, but I personally loved it. I could totally see it coming out as a movie. I almost wish that they would have like a second version to this book. Who knows? I felt like it kind of was rushed towards the end. That's personally why I kept it at like a 4-star. It would have been a 5-star personally for me if like it kept going or if it was a little bit longer, but that is that. So that is like the craziest thing about me, you guys. If you know anything about me being like a book lover, is I've actually have read like books my entire life. I believe honestly the After series was this 2015, 16. I genuinely started rereading around that time, and I kind of like read the After series, and then I just kind of was like eh, and then about like 2 or 3 years ago I just kept buying books.
You're not getting it. It's not clocking to you.
And it became an addiction. I'll have to like insert a picture or something because I think I own over 400 books. I live in like a small little trailer. I don't know how I'm gonna keep any of them here.
There's Mummy's mortgage. Oh, there's the food that we could have had this month. In it goes. Oh! There's our holiday to Bermuda.
I have an entire bookshelf of just strictly read books. I think I've counted over like 100. It's pretty crazy. I know a lot of people don't read as fast as me, but personally for me, it's just something that I love. I would rather read like 3 books in like a week than just rewatch the same TV series. If you guys know anything about me again or learning about me, Gossip Girl, I think I've literally watched that show like 1,000 times.
Well, that's awesome. Congratulations. You're in for just the greatest journey of your life.
So it gives me something to do. I don't mind rereading books. Like this is gonna be something I'm gonna reread. Like any Sarah Adams books, I'm gonna 1,000% read like crazy. Also, if you randomly hear dinging in the background, emails going off. So anyway, I just wanted to show you guys like my little fun book haul. I don't know where I'm going to be taking this book channel. I might do some vlogging. I may show some fashion. But mainly it's just me here to just rant and talk about books, whether you guys love it, hate it, want to just comment. I know this is a different platform than like TikTok or Instagram, so I want to see where this goes. You guys let me know some fun ideas or just some fun book ideas. So definitely so excited to see where this is going. And I'm telling you guys, I know it's so not natural to literally have like a million books that are unread. They're like falling. This is where we're at, and I'm so excited to be sharing this with you. I already like have a million hobbies. Might as well share it with you guys, and I know the booktube community is so welcoming, so I appreciate it. If you guys are new here, comment your favorite book, where you guys are from, and can't wait to see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.